Hello guys, today we're going to be doing something different. Today I'm going to walk you through one of the trades I took this week on USDCHF. I took this trade on Wednesday and I would like to walk you through the process of how I actually find my trades, how I analyze my charts, and how I basically trade, the whole thought process behind it. Okay, we're going to be starting from here. As you can see, USDCHF is trending upwards. So we're in a bullish market. So I should only be looking for buys. So now I'm going to use the replay tool. We're going to step through it. And as you can see right now, we also have a break of structure to the upside. This is a break of structure to the upside. It's all good. We have a high, a low, a higher high. Okay. So when we continue stepping into this, so now what we are looking for is a break of the range high. And we're just going to call this high or the range low. And of course, we're going to call this the low. Okay. So now we'll keep stepping through this. And so we are looking for a continuation to the upside or a break of the low to give us our first market shift. And that's it right here. Okay. So I have a market shift from this low, which is 081198. So we have a market structure shift here. And now we have our range high to be this, which is 0.81334. And then we have the range low, which is also this. Okay. And the range low is 1136. Okay. So this is the range low. Now I come in with my fib. There's something called premium and discounts. So as you can see, above the 50%, this is premium. And below the 50%, this is discount. You don't want to be selling at discount because you'll be losing money. Okay. You get stopped out. So now all I'm looking for is supply zones within my premium. And as you can see here, we have one. But I just don't trade any supply zone. I only trade supply zones that volume confirms the trend. Again, all of these tools are available on TradingView. We are looking for volume profile or volume to confirm my bias. Okay. Point of control of the volume profile sits perfectly in my supply zone. This is it, guys. This is what I call an A plus setup. Now, it's not really an A plus setup because we are going against the trend. So this is going to be a counter trend trade. So I'm going to be in and out as quickly as possible. Now, I do not manage trades. I don't like it. So if I have a very good zone, I want to sell from this back into discount, right? So I want to sell from premium into discount. So I have my bias. I want to be selling in this market. I have a supply zone. Volume confirms this zone. Now, I just don't sell randomly. This would be a good trade. Set your limit here, stop loss above the high, and then maybe target the 1 to 2. This is perfect. This is how I trade. But recently, in the public, I have to be more careful, and I have signal groups. I have a group I'm giving out signals and all that. So I don't do this anymore. I wait for confirmation. All right. So this is a valid trade. I'm just going to leave this here so you see how it plays out. Right. So now what I want to see is a lower time frame confirmation of this 15-minute bias. Now, if you don't understand time frames, I can break it down for you. If you're a swing trader and you trade on the 4 hour and you're looking for the best time frame for confirmation, you should be looking at the 15 minutes. When you have a change of character, or you have something that supports your bias on the lower time frame, you can take that trade on the higher time frame. Now on the 15 minutes, it's the 1 minute. On the 1 hour, it's the 5 minutes. Okay. So now when we step back into the supply, now as you can see, if we had taken this, we'll be in profit, but I don't do that anymore. So what I want to do is we tapped into the supply. I'm going to go into the 1 minute. Let's keep this hidden for now. If it plays out, we'll know at the end of the video. Okay. So we have a tap into the zone. We have a change of character on the 1 minute. So the 1 minute just turned from bullish back to bearish. So again, a market structure shift on the 1 minute. And now I'm going to be looking for a supply zone on the 1 minute. And as you can see, there is another block here as well. And this is the trade. Okay. So 1 minute bearish. And I just want to sell from here. Stop loss above the high, 4 pips above the high. So that will be 334. Okay. So this will be the trade. Now for targets, I usually try to target, for example, I'm trying to sell. So I will be targeting the demand zone on the 15 minutes, right? So here, this would be my targets. So mostly you see me pull out trades 1 to 1, 1 to 2, or 1 to 4. Never in between. I don't do things like this 1.8, 1.7. Nah. It's either I'm going for a 1 to 1, I'm going for a 1 to 2, I'm going for a 1 to 4. Now, we are in a bullish market. This is our first market structure shift. There is no break of structure to confirm that we are truly going to the downside. Going for a 1 to 4 is kind of greedy and makes no sense really. So I'm going to put my trade for a 1 to 2. So this will be the trade I take. Okay. So what happens is when we step back into it, again, if you trade this way, you have to be patient. All right. You cannot feel like you've missed the trade or one, you have to be convicted in your choices, right? So we finally get a tap and watch what price does. So the tap comes in and that's it, straight to TP. This trade took a total of 21 minutes or 22 minutes, right? So this is the trade. So this was the whole trade, and watch what happens. Price reacts to this demand zone, and the difference between confirming my trade or confirming my bias or waiting for a confirmation and taking the trade outrightly is it would have taken me 1 hour 45 minutes to hit TP. If I've done I have a supply zone, enter at it, stop loss here, take profit here, it will take me 1 hour and 45 minutes. But when I waited for confirmation, it only took 22 minutes. So this is what confirmation can do for you. Confirmation not only lets you filter out the bad trades, you do not only get to miss out on some losing trades, but it also gives you sniper entry, quicker take profits, less time to let the emotions work on your nerves, right? So this is the whole process. This is the trade I took. And just for confirmation, here is a screenshot of the trade. So this was my second trade for my FTMO challenge. And the first trade was a loss. And for those of you who do not know, funding pips breached my accounts. That would be a total video, a separate video where I talk about it. And but for now, we're back on track on the birthday challenge, and we are up 1% on that account. And that'll be all.